Okay, we've all got our faults, so get prepared.
Aw.
Yeah, the Washington Emergency Management Organization wants you to be prepared in case of an earthquake. So today they are giving schools and businesses a chance to practice their earthquake readiness.
All right, and we are talking about the Great Washington Shakeout, as we do around this time every year. Earthquake Program Coordinator Brian Turbush joining us live this morning here with more on what we can expect. Brian, good morning. I heard that you're the guy that performed that song. Is that true?
Good morning. And yes, indeed. Figured people needed a new way to learn how to drop, cover, and hold on. So why not?
I mean, it works. I don't think we'll ever forget those words. That's awesome.
Yeah, so talk about the test today that is happening. A lot of people are going to be impacted with this.
Sure. So this is a worldwide earthquake drill that happens. And the main point is we just want everybody to understand, hey, Washington is earthquake country. There's a lot of earthquakes around the world, but we can possibly have them here too. If there's only one time you think about that hazard and think about what you might do when it suddenly happens, because it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. We want you to know exactly how to protect yourself. So take that time to drop, cover, and hold on, understand what that means, and think about the place where you are. Look around your room, find out if there's anything you could do to make that place more safe and be more prepared in case there's an earthquake.
Yeah, I mean, I also think about, we have so many transplants that move here every single day, and the whole earthquake deal might be a brand new concept for them. So what are some really basic things to remember, especially for people who are just sort of learning this for the first time?
Sure. So the idea of drop, cover, hold on, that's what we say to do in an earthquake, but what that means depends on where you are. Overall, though, drop means lower your center of gravity. We find that a lot of people get injured in earthquakes when they fall, when they're trying to walk or run. Cover is about covering your head and neck. These are important parts of your body. There's some good stuff in there you don't want to lose. Taking cover under something sturdy if possible, so falling objects don't hit you. And hold on, some of that shaking might last minutes or more, so you want to make sure that that cover stays above you, that you're in that safe position and not trying to get up and run away while the earthquake is happening. So that can apply to a lot of different situations, but we've got tons of resources all over the place, and thank you for helping share the message too. Another thing that people who might be here haven't heard before, we have an earthquake early warning system in Washington. The Shake Alert system run by the United States Geological Survey. You can receive seconds of warning before an earthquake on any of your mobile devices. So if you have an Android phone, this is actually built in on your phone. This is also enabled through wireless emergency alerts, the way that you might receive an Amber Alert before. And there's also one app you can download in Washington called My Shake. All three of these provide these alerts, can give you seconds of warning. So if you get that alert or if you feel the ground shaking, drop, cover, and hold on, because that's your chance to protect yourself.
All right, so we will get an alert today on the My Shake app. In a real emergency, what would activate that? And what magnitude earthquake are we talking about?
So we can check the thresholds on our alert page, but it needs to be an earthquake that's at least magnitude 4.5. And it's the shaking in your area is going to be light or greater. So it's not going to be for every magnitude 4.5 earthquake. If you get that alert, it means you are going to shake where you are.
All right, when it comes to, taking precautions, how about tsunamis? I mean, what do we need to know about that?
Sure. All 3,000 miles of Washington's coastline are susceptible to tsunamis. So if you happen to be on the coast and you feel that shaking or get that alert, you want to drop, cover, and hold on to protect yourself. But that shaking might be your only warning that a tsunami is on the way. So after that, you want to take some time to get up to higher ground or inland, follow those tsunami evacuation route signs if you can see those. There might also be official warning signs. For example, we have sirens all over the coast, about 120 of those. And those will go off today at 10:20 as part of the shakeout drill. They're going to make that wailing sound that they would make in an emergency. Ordinarily, if you hear that sound, that means to get to high ground. So today is a perfect time to practice that evacuation route. I mean, an emergency might be a very stressful situation. So all this practice we're doing today for the shakeout. Now is a time to practice like it's real. So when it's real, you can do it as if you practiced. So practice those tsunami evacuation routes when you hear that today. But know that that sound is going to go off. That doesn't mean it's an emergency. Please don't call 911.
This is only a test.
Yeah.
Earthquake Program Coordinator Brian Turbush, thank you so much. And thanks for the catchy tune as well. Appreciate that.
Thanks a lot. And have a great shakeout.
Why, thank you so much. Sounds kind of odd.